Hi there, Sasha here. Hope you can see me okay. A little bit in shadow there. Okay, fantastic. All right, so here I'm outside. It's sunny again. The rain is gone. Fantastic. So, would you like to hear about some tips? 3 tips, just some awesome, very simple tips, but they've changed my life and for the better and made it much more positive, much more happy. So I thought I would share them with you today. So basically, what I'm going to be talking about is 3 things. So first of all, gratitude. I know a few of you have probably heard about that before. Hey, Nicola. It's actually can be quite life-changing, okay? A friend of mine, very good friend of mine, said to me, okay, pick 10 things that you're grateful for, and for, say, 10 days, say them in the morning to yourself, and in the evening, the 10 things, and see what happens. And yeah, completely changed my attitude in life. I felt better. And when, so for example, if I dropped something, I'd normally go, oh, might swear or something like that. And I get really annoyed with myself for doing something. And I stopped doing that. And suddenly nothing seemed to affect me quite as much. And yeah, so I carried on. So ever since there, and I mean, that's been over a year now. Okay, I've been doing that every day, just the once a day. I changed to once a day afterwards. And basically doing that every day, I found that much more positive things happen to me. Less negative things happen to me because I'm much more positive. I'm putting out to the world much more positive vibes as such. And yeah, I found so many great things have happened to me since then. And not so many negative, which has been fantastic. So that, of course, has helped me to feel happier, because nobody wants to feel happy. Nobody wants to feel unhappy. We all want to feel good. We want to have great lives. We want to have a good day. We want to have a good week, a good year. So I'm saying it's 2019. Let's change it around a bit. Let's put some positive vibes out there. Let's be grateful for what we have, because I mean, there are people in the world who don't have a lot, so let's be grateful. Let's work out what it is we're grateful that we really, really wouldn't want to lose, that really have made, are great in our lives. We're very fortunate to live where we live. We're very fortunate to have the people around us that we have around us, and we're very fortunate to have the opportunities that we have. So, really think in depth about it and really work out what it is you're grateful for, and you will feel so much better. It doesn't take long for you to begin to feel the effects of it. Hey there, hey Brita, how you doing? Yep, happy girl, that's me. Absolutely. Okay, so obviously, just gratitude, that's one thing, and that made a huge, huge difference in my life, and I'd love it to make a difference in yours, and I want you to feel happy. It's not good sort of going through life feeling negative and feeling bad about this and feeling bad about that, and, just feeling that everything's on top of you and the world is just, you're fighting against the world. It's like you're wading through mud and everything. So we don't want to be doing that. So you've got gratitude, and also the other thing to do is actually to change your perception about things. All right. I'm going to take an example, being a tennis coach. All right. I'm very much of the viewpoint that a lot of the things that we learn about life, that we learn with sport and about sports performance can actually be translated to real life, and it's just as useful for that. And I've done a lot of studying about sports psychology, etc., and everything like that. So one of the things that I do when I'm teaching people is some very, very simple little tweaks that can make a huge, huge difference. And they're all up here. But the brilliant thing is that with tennis, you can actually see the actual manifestation of what it is that you've done up here. So for example, everybody, when they're talking about tennis, they say, oh, I want to hit the ball really, really hard. All right. And they think power. Yeah. Now, when you hit the ball hard, what is it you're wanting to do? You want muscles. Yeah. Now, look, you see, I'm doing my muscle hit. Well, it's not a lot there, but my muscle there. Yeah. Okay, what am I doing? I'm tightening my arm. Now, when you're listening to the commentators talking about tennis, and it might be Andy Murray, might whoever, and they say, oh, he's tightening up. So tightening up in tennis is actually a bad thing, because then you don't actually hit the ball properly. Your stroke is like, huge straight arm, rather than being relaxed and bent and really getting what you need from the ball. So tightening up is not a good idea. So therefore, trying to use the muscles in your arm, not such a good idea. So if you want the ball, as you say, to have power, to go hard, what is it you actually want the ball to do? You want the ball to go faster, yeah? So if you think in your mind that you want to hit the ball faster, not harder. You don't engage the muscles to the same degree. You're more relaxed. So all it is a mental tweaks, thinking about the word fast rather than hard. Okay? So that is a change in your perception, if you like. So for me, all right, taking that into real life, what I did was I started to change my perception about things. So, for example, I used to get really, really annoyed that I would get some money in, some extra money. It'd be fantastic, great. And I wanted to, treat myself or do some certain things. And then something would come along, like my car or something like that. And then I had to, I had to actually spend all the money, I'd got the extra money, on this thing. And I used to get so annoyed. Oh, every single time this happens, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sure it's happened to you. But then I changed my perception. I actually thought about it and went, well, in actual fact, if I hadn't have had that money coming in, I wouldn't have been able to afford what's happened. So in fact, the money got sent in advance so that I would be okay, so I could actually manage to pay for what it was. So that was a change in perception. And it makes a huge, huge difference to your life if you start to do that. You can choose your choice, okay? Choose not to be affected by something. Choose to take a positive outlook. In fact, choose really is a choice, is a whole nother kettle of fish as well. Okay, so that's 2. All right, number three. Now, I don't know if you can see here. You see this? Ouch. Ooh. That is actually a little hairband, and it's one of the ones with the metal bit on. You don't have to do it with the metal bit. Okay. This is something that I've kind of put together from various different learnings that I've done from various self-development. The thing is a while ago, I felt that I was getting a bit too negative. And I thought, how am I going to change my negative thoughts? And first thing with anything is to become aware of it. All right. And then obviously what you want to do is to shock your brain out of it and start thinking positive thoughts. I've been doing a lot with the mindset reset this year. Okay. So that's something even more that I've been doing. But this is something that I've been doing now for about a year, something like that. Okay. Basically, all I do is if I have a single negative thought or whatever, I just go ping, ouch. No, I'm not a masochist. It's actually when it's a metal one, it hurts a bit more. Sometimes I have ones that don't have the metal. It's up to you. Just don't do what one of my friends did. I gave him one of these and he went like this, bang. And he went, ah! Don't do that, okay? So I have a negative thought, so ping. It stops me in my tracks. It makes me aware that I've had a negative thought. And it actually makes me say, okay, no. And have a positive thought. And it actually trains you. And in the end, you have a lot less negative thoughts. And, if you've read The Secret, if you've listened to so many things, is what you put out into the universe comes back to you. So if you're always having negative thoughts, what's going to happen? Hey, Ilsa, hey, how you doing? Great to see you. So if you're always having negative thoughts, then you're going to be getting negative things back. So if you want to have positive thoughts, stop all the negative thoughts and start changing your life. So they're just three simple tips, okay, on how to change your life, how to make it more happy, how to feel better, how to, really sort of change the direction in your life. So 3 ones there. If you are interested anymore, I have another 5. Just send me a personal message and I will send them through to you. All right. And they're, some of these, I actually read into it a bit more and I thought, well, let's see what other ones I can come up with. Which ones have I been doing? And I thought about what I've been doing and what I've been learning. And very, very interesting. And it's quite strange what things can just make a huge difference to your life. Those 3 tips that I gave you were just very, very simple, but made a huge difference to my life. So hope that can help you. Have a wonderful day. All right. Remember, if you want any of more of the tips, the 5 more tips, just send me a private message. Take care. Have a wonderful day, a positive wet day, and a very happy day. All right. Okay, Ilsa. Thank you. All right. Take care, guys. Hey, Peter. Bye-bye.